Okay, Tommy, so OAC coming to Kenston. Okay,
Yeah.
let's rewind 3 days.
Yeah.
You had the KIT, Kenston Invitational Tournament. How long have you been running that?
Oh boy, that's been since I've got to Kenston back in '94. I've been a part of that tournament. Actual tournament director, probably 14 years or so, been running that thing. Yeah, it's a long tournament. 39 teams. We start on a Friday, runs all the way through Saturday, and then we do OACs on Monday or on Sunday. So that works out pretty good.
Did it make sense just to roll right into this for you?
It does, because you don't have to reset up all the tables and the gyms and the scoreboards, all that type of stuff. So it does make it a little bit easier, but it is tough to do 3 days straight of being in the gym with the wrestling.
You're a numbers guy. You're a logistical man, right? Like, there's no task too big. I mean, you run, you have rental properties, you do all this other stuff.
I run a management company. I run lots of business. So, it's organization is what it is. Making things organized, making lists, delegating certain things out, and making sure everything's covered. That's the toughest part.
Okay, I see an NCAA Division I wrestling shirt on you. When's the last time you missed an NCAA tournament?
It's been a few years. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the NCAAs, love going to them every year. Look forward to them every year. When it was in Cleveland, fantastic. We ran it. Great job. Cleveland did fantastic with it. Pittsburgh did good too. But yeah, I love going there.
Okay, you qualified too, right?
I qualified, yeah.
When
93.
93?
Yeah, I was MAC champ in 93, and yeah, that was my qualifying ticket.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What weight?
118.
You were 118 pounder.
118. Before it became 125, yeah.
Who won the weight?
Jack Couveau. Jack Couveau?
No.
No.
He was older than that. He's older than you.
He was 1 year older than me.
He's only 1 year older than you?
Oh, yeah. No, I thought, no, it wasn't Jack. Oh, man.
118. Was it Sammy Henson?
Sammy Henson.
I think Sammy Henson won it.
Right. Time goes by. How I don't know that? I
That's
don't
crazy.
know.
Who'd you wrestle?
I wrestled in the NCAA, Eric Aiken.
You wrestled Aiken?
Iowa State, yeah. So I drew the number 3 seed. He was the number 3 seed.
And did he have to make the finals for you to get pulled back in?
He did not. That was the years. He didn't have to go all the way to the finals. But I got back in, and I ended up wrestling a kid from Cal State Fullerton in the Concies. So Aiken took third that year. He was seeded third. He took third. And then I wrestled the kid from Cal State Fullerton, took fifth. So
you had two All-Americans. You had the third and the fifth place guy. You had a horrible draw.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Never use that as an excuse. Wrestlers out there, never an excuse. But yeah, I wish I had a different draw. There was a lot of kids in that bracket I beat in the past. A lot of Big Ten guys I beat that were in there. But hey, that's the way it goes. That's wrestling.
Okay.
And when you wrestle, you're wrestling to win the tournament.
Yeah, no question, right? How do you think you've applied wrestling to running a business?
Oh, night and it's very similar, very similar. Running a business versus wrestling, coaching wrestling and wrestling, the dedication you have to have put to it, the organization, the way you approach things, the hard work, go hand in hand. Absolutely.
Okay, so you're a board member here. You have a lot invested in this school.
Sure.
You worked here for 20 plus years.
Yep.
There's just so much invested. You got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And
kids going through the school system. Great school system. Love it out here. I love the Auburn-Bainbridge community. Very supportive of everything. Athletics, academics. You can't say enough about it. I love my 3-acre minimum. It's pretty cool. But
I got 5.
You got 5 acres.
I got 5.
I got 3 acres.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
exactly. I got trails. I cut trees down the whole nine. You sold me on it, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, but you got 2 kids that go through the school. How do you make the school a better place every day on a consistent basis? And now you bring Ricky back into the fold, the guy you coached to 2 state titles. Yep. How do you make this school better every day?
Yeah, that's why I love being on the board of education. I love seeing it grow. Being on the board, we're not directly involved with making day-to-day decisions and how things run and stuff like that. We're more of a governing body on top of that and stuff. But our involvement and being supportive of our administrators and everything is what is needed in a successful school district. So I love seeing the change for the good. We love coming up with ideas and the community and making the community involved. And that's a huge part of a good school system like this.
How do you get Ricky and Triscaro to so Tommy Manning doesn't have to run all the tournaments and do all the logistical things? How do you wane those guys into this?
They already have. They've been very, very supportive. of the program ever since they wrestled here. So transitioning that into actually running it and doing things, they already are. So even though I'm the man of behind the scenes doing all this stuff, they're picking up things every day on what to do. So as I delegate more out to them, they'll be able to take over and do this whole thing.
This school can win at anything. I look at the banners on the wall. They've won in cross country, soccer,
Right.
wrestling. They've won in every. They were state champs in football last year.
Right.
Running clocked everybody but Chardon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they can win at everything. How do you have such an excellent community?
You know what? That's what's great. I'm glad you brought that point up. You don't know what sport team one year is going to excel here. One year it's our cross country team, top 10 in the state. Next year it's the football team winning. It's the wrestling team. It's the basketball. We just keep reloading it every few years. Another sport stepping up and getting championships done. So how do they do that? It's the support of. I mean, it's a broken record. It's a supportive community. They come in and our booster club is fantastic. We got one of the best booster clubs I'd say in the state of Ohio. The volunteer hours they put in to do stuff like tournaments like this, like the KIT, all volunteer. And they spend 3 days over a holiday to come in and do 39-team wrestling tournament. That's unheard of. I mean, there's very few schools in the state that can do that. Brecksville's another good one like that. And it shows in our athletics.
All right, we got a tournament going out here. I know you're putting out fires. You got anything else for me?
Good, man. Thank you for interviewing. I appreciate it.
Thanks for avoiding me 4 or 5 times. I finally got you. I thought I was going to have to wrangle you down.
I'm not much for the camera, but when you get me talking, I talk.
All right,
so
Thank you for the time.
You're welcome.
And keep it up. Happy New Year.
Thank you.